Welcome back to the channel, Hunters. F- here with F-TV, and today I want to give you some tips on how to succeed in Monster Hunter Now, the new mobile game out now for Monster Hunter. To access the settings menu, go ahead and click your profile picture at the bottom left corner, and this is going to take you to the main page. Here you can view a bunch of interesting information, including your friend code and your invite code, right, in case you want to send that out to people. Go ahead and click Settings in the bottom right corner, the very last button. Tons of options in here, but we're going to focus on the double rewards confirmation. It should be on by default, but you want to make sure that stays on. You can also turn on 60 FPS while you're hunting. Just do note that this is going to basically rape your battery. And then make sure that your adventurous sync is on as well. This is going to allow your Palico to collect items for you while you're on the move. Finally, scroll all the way down and click Download All Assets. This is going to, of course, download all assets and allow you to play the game smoothly without having to download things in the background. Let's go ahead and jump into the shop, see what you can buy with money and some resources here. At the top, we've got your recommended, your one-time only purchase of your starter pack. That's going to give you 3 paintballs, 2 wander droplets, 3 potions, and 1,000 gems, or 1,000 for the uninitiated. And then you have your limited time purchase of your release celebration pass, right? And this is going to let you claim up to a total of 2,000 gems, get 500 gems at purchase, and then 50 gems every day for 30 days. It's also going to increase your paintball list capacity from 8 to 10, and your Palico paintball supply will also increase from 3 to 5. Next up, items and zennies. The best items are going to be the potions and paintballs because you cannot craft them. And then you're going to definitely need some zenny. But you should be fine on zenny as long as you don't use it to make every single item in the game. You should be fine. As for expansion, the game gives you 5,000 slots to begin with, and those actually fill up pretty quickly. So you can pay $2 to get 500 more or $20 to get 5,000 more. And without the ability to trade in or sell, this is looking kinda necessary. Lastly, they have gems for sale. I do find it interesting that these say one time only. I'm not quite sure why they would only want you to buy these gems one time. Seems kind of anti-business, but that's what it says. Now let's talk weapons. So this game only has 6 of the 14 weapons that are normally available in Monster Hunter, and the one you start out with is the Sword and Shield. And so Sword and Shield has a very basic combo, just tap the screen to do its combo. It's pretty long as well. Additionally, it can take you a while to finish the animation and cause you to not be able to dodge, so do be careful about that. It also has this ability where if you hold the screen and then swipe down, you can do like his special attack, which is really, really cool. So the Sword and Shield is your basic weapon that you start out with, but it's very powerful. In fact, you could probably go the entire game without changing it. So I'm not going to go over every single weapon that's in the game, but I did want to show you all the weapons that are currently in as of the version 1 of this game. So we've got a Sword and Shield like we just covered, the Great Sword, Long Sword, Hammer, Light Bow Gun, and the Bow. Hopefully they do add some other ones. I personally am an Insect Glaive main, so I would be very interested to see how they implement the Kinsect in this game. So we'll see if that happens in the future. But let's touch on the other weapon I'm using, the Light Bow Gun. The Light Bow Gun comes with 2 methods of control. You have the semi-control, which is basically where the screen is locked in the middle and you can slightly move in other directions. And then full control, which is not really full control, but it does give you more control over where you can aim the bow gun. Firing the Light Bow Gun is super simple. Just keep your finger pressed onto the screen to do rapid fire. Once you empty a clip, the game will automatically switch to a new weapon type if you have one. Otherwise, it would just reload the same ammo. That being said, manual reload is super slow, and in order to really use this weapon to the fullest, you want to practice and perfect your timed dodges, because that will automatically refill your clip. And if you have the right ammo type, this can be super, super powerful. Let's talk about healing. So there's currently only 2 ways to heal in this game. Either by using an item, such as a potion or a first aid kit, or by passively healing 2 HP per minute. Now, using potions and first aid kits, those are finite resources. Potions especially. You do get 5 first aid kits per day, and after that, there's really nothing else you can do other than waiting for your HP to passively refill. Fact of the matter is, as get good as you want to get, you're going to get hit in this game, and these animals hit very hard, especially the higher the star rating. So you're going to want to learn to only use your first aid kits, not your potions. Use your first aid kits after you've already died. And keep in mind that the monsters will continue to attack you after you die, so use your heal at the right time so you don't come back and get hit again by another monster attack. I want to spend some time talking about resource farming and progression. So as you increase your star rating, you can increase the amount of monsters you hunt, which of course is going to allow you to create and craft more weapons and more armor. Keep in mind that crafting the same type of weapon or armor from the same monster, it's not going to be a great experience because you're going to be ended up using the same type of materials for each of those different weapons or armors. So keep that in mind. You don't really want to do a full set of one monster and a weapon from that same monster because it's just the resources you're going to need are going to be absolutely insane. Instead, what you want to do is kind of diversify, and there's a bunch of different resources online. I can link them below for you to look at in terms of building out your character for your specific weapon. So do look out for that. But I do want to say one of the things that you're absolutely going to need in order to succeed in this game is you're going to need to find vegetation spots, you're going to need to find bone biles, and you're going to need to find mining outposts. If you do not live near these or you don't have access to these somewhere close to you, you are absolutely going to get bottlenecked and you will not be able to progress. These 3 things are absolutely mandatory when you're trying to rank up your weapons and your armor. You cannot proceed in this game without finding vegetation, bone piles, and mining. I will say that one more time. Without vegetation, bone piles, and mining spots, you will be stuck. Okay? So find those, and hopefully they're close to you. Hopefully they're not like an hour away or something like that. Hopefully they're close to you, and absolutely farm those because you're going to need them. The only other thing I will say is obviously grab everything that's close to you, right? All the little bones and all the little flowers, grab those for sure. These little windrake guys, these little monsters that you find just chilling around that don't really attack you, you're going to need windrake hides up the wazoo, okay? So absolutely fight them. Do not ignore them. You need them for so many different upgrades, and you need a bunch of them. Hoard everything, but not really everything because you only have 5,000 slots in your inventory, in your equipment. So hoard judiciously, right? Make sure, again, I'm going to say it one more time, guys. Vegetation spots, bone pile spots, mining spots. You absolutely need these in order to succeed in this game. And do not neglect these little monsters that are found on the map that just sort of come to you. You're going to need so much windrake hides and so many sharp claws. So take the time to destroy those monsters as well for those precious, precious materials. Hopefully I was able to provide some good tips for you here. If you have any questions, you can leave them down below, and hopefully I'll answer them out. Please do check out the other video and the other links that I have posted in the description. Those should be able to help you as well. Stay safe out there, hunters, and hunt on. I'll see you guys next time on F-TV. Take it easy.